Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, it's been a long time. Okay, but last time I spoke to you guys was back in round 21 when we were giving away prizes. Okay, anyway, we still giving away prizes, but that was a long time ago. We had to cut the season short because our family comes first, and we had a few dramas. Okay, and there was it was animal control, so it had to be done. But we're back. Okay, the family is well again, and everything is good again. Now, today we're gonna do what we call, what you're here for is our team reveal. Okay, but it's not just no ordinary team reveal. I'm gonna show you step by step how to set up your team. Okay, only the basics today. Okay, we're just going to go to the basics. We're gonna have a strategy. We're gonna talk about the new strategy we got this year. It's something different. Okay, and we have a special guest today. Okay, he's come all the way from space. Okay, just coming down, and he'll be on today, and he's gonna have a new segment called Abs Lab. Okay, and he's in charge of it. Anyway, let's continue. Now, before we do our team reveal, we've got to catch up. Okay, we've got some things to talk about. It's going to be very brief. Okay, I'm gonna do a thorough analysis of what went wrong last year. Okay, because we finished at 520, which is not very happy. Now, with our team, that was our team there. I just want to show you our rankings and where we fell off, what we couldn't do. Okay, so how do we get to this now? No, that's got a history. I think my team. No, how do we do this? History. Okay. Where is it? All right, it's over here. Now, last year, okay, we started at 5,000, which is a good start. Once you get to 5,000, it's not too bad. Okay, then you catch up. Okay. We got up to 176 and 108. Had a bad week, then came back down. Went all the way down to 82, 102, 80, 77 even. Okay, even in round 21, we were ranked 134. The problem last year, okay, was we couldn't crack the top 10. We couldn't get in there. It was just impossible. We were missing some key spuds. Okay, we had the wrong players, and I made a mistake, and I'm going to show you all the mistakes I made. And if I made the correct decisions, the rankings would have been much better. I mean, it's easy to say in hindsight because we can all say the same thing. Okay, we can all say, "Oh, if I had this, this, and this, would have done better." But that's a fact. You have to look back at your history and see what went wrong. Okay, and analyze it so that you can learn from it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do in another episode. Right. So then after that, we were actually ranked 166 in round 22, and then we had one bad week. This was a shocker. Round 23, half my team scored 60. The primos all scored 60s, and then we just had a bad week at the end. Had a couple of donuts. The governor rested. We had a lot of players resting, so we didn't end up too well. But we gave it a crack. Okay, we were up to 77 in round 16, and I really thought at this time, at round 16, we're heading in the right direction. We had a chance to get back into the top 10, but it didn't work out. It all went downhill. Well, pretty much all the way up until, say, round 23 is when it went disaster. Anyway, that was last year, okay? This year, we have a plan, okay? And I have a magnificent plan this year. I worked it out. I spent all summer thinking about it. Well, actually, a couple of months. But anyway, we'll talk about that now. Before I do, we have also, we're playing BBL. Okay, let's go to BBL. Just going to show you what I'm doing right now. Actually, before BBL, I'm playing NBL as well, but I sort of quit. Okay, I haven't played for a while. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm ranked. I'm not even playing, and I'm ranked 4,800. Not that I was ranked any better. I was pretty much the same rank all year, and I stopped playing. Okay, I had enough. I can't keep up. Okay, players go missing. They don't play. They play a half, and they don't play no more. I can't work out. You got to follow it. I just don't follow NBL. It doesn't interest me. So NBL's not my cup of tea. Okay, but however, I'm playing BBL. Okay, and we're off to a bad start. We're ranked 6,107, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, a few of my my secret sources told me that Sutherland was not going to bowl, and he bowled. Okay, so it didn't work out. So anyway, that's BBL. But you're not here for BBL or NBL. You're here for AFL. Now, to go into the team picker, all right, you have to go to My Team, which is here. Okay, so it says My Team. Then you go into 2025 Team Picker. Now, what I recommend you do, okay, is grab screenshots of, okay, let's go, of your team, all right, of the spuds you had last year, all right. Also, go to leagues, grab a screenshot of everything, all right. That's what I'm going to be doing, okay. So grab a screenshot of pretty much everything you can have here. Grab all the screenshots, go to history, okay. My team, where's history? History. Go to trade history. Grab them all. Okay, do a screenshot of everything because you can review your whatever all your mistakes. Okay, you can review everything. Anyway, so grab that. Then grab your rankings. Grab the whole lot. Okay, rankings. I don't think it matters because actually it does because you're not going to have the history. No, actually the history will stay there with the rankings, I think. Okay, how does this work? Actually it does, because if you go 2023, history, okay, 2023, it does, it stays there. 2023 had a bad year, okay, 11,700, although we did get to 1,000 at one stage. 22, so all your history is there. 2022, everything's there, all right? So if you go to My Team, history, grab a screenshot at least of your trades, all right? Don't worry about the rankings because it's going to always stay there. Now, let's go to My Team again, all right? And you go to 2025 Team Picker. All right, let's click on it. And you get this sheet, right? The whole team. Now we have a flex position. Now, there's a lot of questions. What do we do with this flex position, okay? Everyone's asking this question, okay? Now, you got to understand, right? You got $10 million, all right? I've never seen $10 million in my life, but we have it here, all right? We've got $10 million. Now, when you got $10 million, you don't have enough money to have a gun in the flex spot, all right? That flex spot here is going to be utilized once you have 23 or 24 primos. That's when it's really utilized, all right? And for that flex spot, what I would recommend is either a ruckman or a midfielder, depending on how strong the midfield is this year or how strong the ruckman are this year, okay? If you got three ruckman tearing it apart, you go the ruckman, but not now. That's later on, right? Right now, what we're going to do is, in the flex position, we're going to put the highest scoring rookie in there, all right? We want to get maximum points. And instead of having rookies on the bench scoring, let's say, 80s or 90s, and players on field scoring 40s, you want to have that flex spot as the highest scoring rookie, all right? That's a must at the early stages. Later on, down the track, okay, maybe even early as round 5 or 6, doesn't matter, you can then bring in a gun player, maybe a ruckman, okay, if they're all starring. I mean, if you see the Nank, Gorn, TDK, Sherry, all going at 130s, you want to have at least 3 of them, okay? So you want to bring in a big boy here. But you don't have to start with them, all right? You can start with, you want to build your team up, all right? So we'll work on that in a minute. Now, how do we start with this team? What do we do? Do we just select all the good ones? Okay, got last year's averages. Let's pick Flanders, Sheasel, Roy. Let's splash the cash. Just cover the L. No, we don't do that. Okay, now let's cross all this off. Okay, now the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna find me 6 players, okay, that are must-haves. All right, I want 6 must-haves in your team. For me, in defense, Cheezels is a must-have, okay? And at number 2, okay, the must-have defender is going to be Jack Sinclair, all right? We're going to go to the lab later on, and talk about Sinclair. All right, we've got our guest, the alien. Okay, he's a spud detector. Okay, now he's going to talk about which players are going to be stars or spuds. Okay, now, and I've hired him specially for this purpose. Okay, so we have Sinclair and Sheezels are going to be our two main defenders. Okay, we need a 120 from 6 players. These are 2 of them. All right, now in the midfield, we need 2 guns, okay? And the Bont, okay? Now, if I don't see a team that has the Bont in there or doesn't have the Bont, I'm not going to look at it, okay? So the Bont is must have, okay? That's number 1. And then you got Zach Butters, number 2, okay? I love, I didn't start Zach Butters last year, which was one of my mistakes. And I won't let that happen again. So Zach Butters is going to be in the team. The reason for that, okay? Zach Butters does a lot of loose ball gets. That's 3 points. A lot of handball receives, hand pass back to him. A lot of tackles. A lot of 1%ers. He bounces the ball a lot. That's an extra point. Every time he bounces the ball is 1 point. And his kicking is not too bad. So Zach Butters is a point-scoring machine. And has to be in the team, okay? I didn't realize this at the start of the year. Then I sort of, when I was watching him, he was destroying me. And when I got him in, he became a spud, but it doesn't matter, okay? He starts well, so you need him for the start at least. Now, for the ruckman, now this is my problem, okay? The ruckman. At the moment, I've got Sherry, all right? Now, I've also got Gorn in my current team, all right? Now, here's the dilemma. Now, with my ruckman, I've got Sherry for sure. I'm going to get Sherry, right? Now, do I start with Gorn, or do I start with? Let's go to West Coast. Do I start with Flynn? All right. Now, this is the problem. Now, with Flynn, all right, I want to put him in the flex spot. Now, when I say high-scoring rookies, he's going to be one of those higher-scoring rookies. Okay, that's where'd he go? Okay, let's go ruck now. How do we do this? Can we? No, over here. Ruck. Okay, so Flynn goes in there. No, not there. Flynn goes in here. All right, back to ruck. All right, Flynn. Why isn't Flynn going in there? Hang on. He's very shy at the moment. Okay, Flynn go in here. Flex. Actually, what I might have to do is get another ruckman just for now. Put Williams there and put Flynn here. Okay, and this might work. No, he's gone in there now. I can't believe this, okay? Let's put another ruckman there, okay? Let's put Flynn in here now. Why? There's something wrong with my app. Okay, now Flynn goes there now. We'll get rid of these 2. Now, all right. So, this is my 2 ruckman, all right? Now, the 3rd ruckman is another issue, all right? And this is where the pre-season is going to tell me everything. Because at St Kilda, all right, there's a boy called Dodson. Now, Marshall is playing a lot of forward time at the moment. Dodson, they've recruited this year, and he actually looks the goods. He's averaging 150 Supercoach points, according to, it was either Fantasy Freako tweeted this, or it could have been the Phantom, I can't remember. But I did see that Dodson was going at 150 in Supercoach in wherever league he was playing in, so it's not too bad. I mean, we're not expecting 150s. If you can go at 90, this is a 113k player going at 90. It's good enough, okay? So we need the best scoring players on field, especially if they're rookies. And that's why I got Flynn and Dodson there, because Flynn's only 260k, and he can go at 100 as well. Now, let's get rid of Dodson for now, all right? Because we're not sure on this, all right? So let's put Gorn in there for now, all right? We're gonna find out about Dodson. Now, let's go back to St Kilda. Let's put Dodson in there for now, all right? But if he plays round 1, Dodson comes in here, all right? We have to get rid of Gorn, okay? Because the early stages, it's about making money and scoring points, okay? So Dodson will do both, make money and score points, and so will Flynn. So we need to get both of them on fields. And then we have a choice, either Sherry or Gorn we keep. But I really like Sherry because he tackles. Now, let's go now. So how many? We've got 6 players that we know will go at 120s. All right, we're guaranteed. Uh, Flynn is not one of those, but these 6 are. Now I want to go into the forward line, and the horny man. Okay, now the horny man can do crazy things. Okay, he can go 140, he can go 80. He could do, but another year in the system, a loss in the prelim. They're going to be hungry, and the horny man is very hungry right now. Okay, so he's going to go nuts. So let's put the horny man in there. So this is virtually our templates. Now we're going to fill the rest of it. How do we do that? Okay, I'm going to show you now. Just come down. Now the important thing this year is the bye rounds. Okay. Now how do we plan around these bye rounds and pick our team according to the bye rounds? What structure do we need this year? Now, unlike last year, all right, last year the bye rounds were going up until round 6, if you can recall. It was every second week. There was a best 18, then it was a best 22, best 18, best 22, etc. Okay, this year they've changed it. They've only got 3 bye rounds in the early stages, and then you got 7 weeks straight where you got best 22. So it's a bit of a different format than last year. Last year I went guns and rookies because of the fact that I didn't need I didn't need rookies scoring because the guns were going to do it for me. But this year we sort of, after round 4, we're going to have to get more points on the board. We need mid prices that can score decently. Okay, we can't just rely on rookies. Especially if we're going to bring in big high dollar players like Shizel, Sink. See, I'm bringing these high end players. Okay, we've got 6 of them for the first 3 rounds. All right, none of these players have a bye round. The first 3 rounds. Okay, so these 3 players play a major role in our ranking. Okay, because if teams have a lot of mid prices that are scoring in 100, we got the 120s here. All right. Even 130, they can even go 140, right? And we've got captain material, we've got plenty to pick from. So these players, what they'll do is they'll boost your ranking in the first 3 rounds, or the first 4 rounds. However, what do we do between round 5 and round 11? All right, that's a different story now, because we can't just have all guns and all rookies. We're gonna crash. Okay, so we need to have a secondary plan for that. So we have a plan. Okay, it's gonna be mid-price madness. Okay, so we're gonna go through that right now. But firstly, going back to the buys, we can't avoid all these players. Okay, I'm gonna avoid Gold Coast players. I'm gonna avoid GWS players. Okay, I'm gonna avoid these 2. I'm going to avoid Collingwood, Geelong, and Sydney. Although Sydney, I've got a question mark on right now. All right? So I might have 1 player. I'm going to have a Brayshaw in there, so he's sort of like a must-have. So even though I lose here, I'll gain from round 5 to round 11. And I'll have no Essendon or Hawthorn players. So I'm not going to be affected by these bye rounds at all. Okay? I should dominate in the bye rounds. Now, let's look for cheap players that are must-haves or possibles. All right, let's look for possibles. We're going to put the price range, all right, at 300k. All right. Now we're going to look for any player that we like and put them all in, all of them at 300k. All right. Who do we like now? All right. Let's go through the whole lots. And if we go down, okay, there's no one I like so far. Let's go. I don't mind Shinemaker if it was cheaper. 270k, no good. But Kitty Coleman, okay, 270k, must have, okay. Now who else is there? Let's go down. Milera, I'm not interested. Is it years ago maybe, but not now. Rory Atkins. Now where's he gonna play? Okay, let's put him there for now. We'll work out what he's going to do, all right? We don't know yet. Josh Sin, we don't know what he's going to do. There's rumours going around that he's going to take the kick-ins. Okay, so let's just put him there for now. Actually, let's skip on Atkins, all right? Let's put Sin there for now. Who else is useful here? because we're looking for players that can score hundreds. Okay, here the mid-price players, you want them to score 90 to 100. Okay, that's the reason you get them in. You got your 120s, these guys. Okay, that's their job, and these guys between 90 and 100 minimum. Okay, nothing less. Anything less, you might as well have a rookie. Okay, scoring 70 or 80. But let's put Sin there for now. Let's put some of the rookies now. Travalia, okay, it should be good. Now, there's rumours going around that Pryor is going to take all the kick-ins. Okay, so let's put Pryor in there now. What else have we got? Well, I was going to put Tauru, but apparently he's injured, so let's skip on Tauru for now. We've got Gipkus, and who else do we have? We've got Bo Allen. Actually, I've got too many now. Okay, we've got Gipkus, Bo Allen. Actually, let's put Bo Allen in the midfield in a minute. We've got Gipkus. What else? Because we've got an Essendon player as well in here somewhere. We've got two of them. We've got too many players. Okay, let's get rid of Travalia for now. Actually, let's get rid of Josh Sin. Okay, he goes in there. And let's put... where is he? Zach Reed. Okay, now, who are we going to use now? We'll work this out in a minute. Alright? But I would say... Now, you can't have this team like this. Okay, that's not how the team's going to be. All right, we're just sort of picking the players we may use, then we're going to eliminate them. All right, they're not all there for permanently now. The only players that are permanent are the main ones we put in there. Now, let's do the same thing for the midfield, but with the midfields, all right, I'm going to put the bar up to about 480, and there's two players you can have around that price. Okay, no more than two. And my two are it's either gonna be Parrish, which I'm not gonna pick. Okay, plus he's got the buy. Who else is there? Well, Danger's quite cheap, 450. I'm not gonna pick him. We're gonna gamble on Oliver. Okay, we're gonna back in Oliver. That's number one. And then we're gonna go Will Ashcroft at number two. Okay, now even though Ashcroft's got the buy, we're still gonna pick him. Okay, we should have cover for one player. It wouldn't be a problem. So this is the front two. Now, I need Oliver and Ashcroft to go at 110. All right, 100 to 110. That's their job. All right, these guys to go at 120. Now I need two players to go at 100. All right, who are they going to be? Okay, because don't forget we're doing this to cover around 5 to 11. All right, so we need two players to go at 100. All right, these 100 scoring players can be in any position. Actually, let's go to forward line. All right, let's go to North Melbourne. This is another must-have. Okay, North Melbourne, and that's going to be Caleb Daniel taking the kick-ins at North Melbourne. We know at North Melbourne when you take kick-ins, even the fish scored. Okay, Spud Fish, he went nuts, just coming down. Now Caleb Daniel comes in. Now, who else can we pick in here? All right, I've seen a lot of teams. All right, let's go down to 400. I've seen a lot of teams pick Bailey Smith. Okay, now Bailey Smith is 400k. Right, at 400k, and mind you, when I'm paying this kind of money, all right, I want 100 out of them. All right, that's minimum. For rounds 7 to 11. All right, I can pick up Bailey Smith in round 14, 15, doesn't matter. But I don't have to start him, okay? Because I need players that have scored 100, all right, for these four. I don't think Bailey Smith can score 100, okay? That's the problem. And I'm going to go into a lab and explain to you why, but not now, okay? Now, so I've got Bailey Smith out. I don't like Bailey Smith. And mind you, he's banned from coming to Abs Magic, okay? We had a problem with Bailey Smith 3 years ago. When I needed him the most, he got suspended for 4 weeks, and that was during the bye rounds, and cost me 50 grand. Okay, so that's why he's not playing now. The boy from St Kilda, the ex-dog, all right, Jack McRae, he costs the same as Bailey Smith. All right, actually, let's put Smith back in there. All right, I'm going to show you something. Okay, Smith. Now McRae costs the same as Bailey Smith. Let's say, all right, we've watched the games, all right? We watched round 1, got to round 2, and for some reason, McRae's not doing it. All right, he's not scoring, and Smith is dominating. I just do it. I mean, McRae's 392k, Smith's 389k. So I got enough funds to do the switch. So I just traded McRae out and bring Smith in. Okay, and mind you, I'll wait till the buy and just do it the week after. So I could bring in Smith to replace McRae if I have to, and he won't go up in value because he's got the buy, so he's not going to go up in price. So I just put him in. Okay, so that'll be an option with Smith. Now, I'll just leave him there for. I just want to show you more of Smith now. Okay, let's keep going. I want to go back in here now. All right, because we've got Smith's price at 390k. Let's go to Adelaide. Now, down at Adelaide, all right, there's a boy by the name of Peatling that I really, really like. All right, and playing midfields. He played. We're gonna go to Ab's lab in a minute, and we're gonna talk about Peatling. Okay, here's our feature player for today, and Peatling I like a lot. So Peatling is much better than Smith in Supercoach related terms. Okay, probably in real life as well. So Peatling I like here. Now next one off Adelaide is Cumming. He's 287k. Okay, he's injured, injury risk, but he takes the kick-ins. All right, at 287k, he's going to outscore Smith. Now I'm spending cash. I've got $10 million, and it doesn't matter where they play. Right? I'm still spending the money. So if I have a rookie here instead of a rookie there, it doesn't matter. All right. What does matter is I need value for my dollar. Okay, points per dollar, which we'll talk about in another episode. So Cumming comes in there. Also, if we come over here, we can go to St Kilda. Okay, there's a boy by the name of Pooh. Okay, and Philippou is also cheaper than Smith, and I rate Philippou more than Smith. Now, what role is Smith going to play at Geelong? All right, midfield or wing half forward. I don't know. Whereas Philippou, I know he tackles. He may play midfield and half forward as well, but he's cheaper. Okay, so I back Philippou more than I back Smith. So that's the reason Smith is not in my team. He can still come into the team to replace McRae, but other than that, he can't come because the structures don't work. Now, we've got 1.7 mil left. All right, now we've got to pick rookies. Let's start with all the rookies now. All right, let's go down to 200k. All right, who do we now? Sam Laylaw. All right, I'm not sure what his role is going to be. Maybe it's a forward role, so I'm going to pass on Laylaw. Okay, but Jagger Smith comes in. All right. Sam Draper comes in. Now we've got an Adelaide theme going right here. Now who else comes in? Josh Smiley comes in. All right. Now you're going to say, what's Josh Smiley doing on the bench? Okay, he's a good player. You're losing points, or I'm not, because I can move Josh Smiley to where Flynn is. I can put Gorn away. So we've got plenty to play with. Plus, there's injury risks. There's a lot happening. Okay, your bench, having a strong bench is not a bad thing. Okay, it's actually a good thing. Now, that's there. Then we'll get to Melbourne. All right. There's Langford. All right. He may get a game. Okay. Let's go back over here. Back to Melbourne again. And there's Lindsay. He may get a game. And that's pretty much it, okay? That's the midfield, okay? It's very strong this year, the midfield. So I'm allowing more money in the midfield as well, so that if the worst-case scenario, these players don't play, I can knock them down to a 117k player, and I have more cash to play with. But it's easier to knock down a player than have to go up to a player. So if you've got 117k, for example, here, so instead of Langford, if I had, for example, Edwards there, all right, and Edwards not playing, and I want to bring in Langford now, I don't have the funds because I've already allocated all the cash. So it's better to start off with a player like Langford, and you can just go down in the cash later on, all right? Let's just put Langford there for now, all right? Now, back to the forward line rookies. Who else can we bring in? Okay, we're going to bring in Tom Lynch. Okay, can't believe he's a rookie. Now with Tom Lynch, he's a perfect player when you've got best 23. He's either going to score you a 20, all right, or he's going to score 100. All he has to do is kick 4 goals. Okay, and he's got 100 points. So he's one of those players that suits a flex, the new rule now. Anyway, he's a perfect example. So virtually a must-have. All right, Tom Lynch. Now, who else do we have here? And how much cash do we have left? We've got plenty of cash. Okay, now let's go down. Let's get Kako in there. Okay, so Kako comes in. Who else? I don't even know half these players are playing or not. Maybe Berry plays, or we're going to find out. All right. And let's just pick one more, random. All right, doesn't matter. Let's put, actually, let's go back up there. Let's put Coleman Jones in there for now. All right. So these are our options. We haven't fixed up the defense yet. Now, here's my dilemma in defense. I'm going to cut on Gibcus, all right? Gibcus, when he played, only averaged 60, all right? He's going to score. He's an injury risk. I'm not going to get Gibcus. Instead, I'm going to put in here, where is he? The West Coast boy. Put Bo Allen because he's cheaper, all right? Save some cash. Now, my dilemma here is, let's get rid of Travaglia for now, all right? I've got 390k. I need some more cash. I've got to find the cash somewhere. Just for now, let's get Gorn out of there, all right? All right, and just let's put in someone's cheaper. Okay, let's put in TDK for now, all right? Temporary, all right? Now, it gives me 512k cash. Now, with 512, that's probably too much cash now, because I wanted to show you a dilemma I got here. That's for this, it's actually the D3 spot, but Coleman's in there for now, but anyway, it's for this spot here. Actually, hang on, let me put Rioli there. Let me trade out Coleman. Let me put Rioli back there. Alright, that's the right spot. And let's put Coleman back in there now. Brisbane. Where's Brisbane? Over here. Alright, Coleman goes back in there, and let's get Rioli out now. Now, for this spot here, alright, there are 3 players that can take it, alright? One's in Sydney, and that's Matt Roberts, okay? I want to do abs lab on him and study him really hard, okay? Matt Roberts. The next player that I can put in there is from Port Adelaide, and that's Burton. Could even be Farrell, okay? It can even be Josh Sin. So I'm not sure who goes here yet, right? But for now, we can put in from Sydney Matt Roberts, all right? Got upside. However, the real spot here is not going to be for Matt Roberts, all right? The real spot there is going to be, he's only holding the spot there. GWS has the bye in round 2. The player that I really want in here, okay, is the player that killed me last year when I was watching him play, and that's Whitfield, but I can't afford him, all right? So at the moment, he's 596k. I'm about 100k short. So I'm going to do a sideways trade, cash out early one of the rookies, and bring in Whitfield possibly in round 4. I'm going to do an early upgrade, all right? And Whitfield will come in round 4, and by that time, where is he? Okay, by that time, actually even McKercher can go in there. We don't know. We don't know who belongs in this spot yet, all right? Let's just put McKercher there for now, okay? But we're going to work it out. Now, when you look at this team, there is a problem. There's something wrong with this team, okay? And that is, we've got McKercher here, all right? Or who I was going to put there, okay? Doesn't feel right. I want to have a player here. That's a primo. It's going to score in 120s because I can afford it. I've got 512k. Just find the extra cash. So where are we going to find this cash from now? Okay, now we need to dig in and find some cash. It can't be the Horny Man. It can't be Daniel. It can't be McRae. So all these players have to play. It could be Flupu, okay? That could be one of them. It could be Cumming. Let's take it from Isaac Cumming for now. Okay, so Cumming goes. Okay, he was coming, but now he's gone. Just come it down. Okay, so Cumming's gone. We're gonna bring in here Whitfield. All right, I want Whitfield in there, and I'll just put another rookie here. This gives me a chance now to play any of these boys. Okay, so I've got so many gun rookies here. I'll just play another one. So who can we put in there for 200k? Well, just for now, let's go with let's splash the cash. We can go Fino Sullivan. We can go anyone. Okay, who should we put there? Okay, maybe put Travalia there. Okay, let's put Travalia there now, and let's save this team. Okay, the team is saved now. Okay, now let's go through it briefly now. What have we achieved? Okay, let's put the best players on field. So who's going to be the best player? We got 1, 2, 3 players that can go 120. All right, so we've got the bye rounds. One of them is going to miss round 2. All right, but it doesn't matter. Okay, because he's going to miss. We're going to replace him with probably an 80. So we'll lose 40 points in round 2, but he'll make up for the rest. Okay, because no one's going to own him. All right, everyone's gone different. Whitfield could be the weapon this year. We're going to find out now. Coleman, if he's injured, we can get rid of Coleman. All right, we don't know if he's playing. All right, so let's get rid of Coleman. All right, we don't know if he's playing. Let's put Travalia there. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, because everyone's picking Coleman. I mean, so am I. We don't even know if he's playing. All right, let's put Travalia there for now. All right, and let's go back here. And who do we have here before? Well, she was short on cash. No, we're not. Okay, let's go to Adelaide. Let's get our boy back from Adelaide. Okay, and that's coming. Came, gone. Now he's come back again. Just come it down. Okay, so Cummings in there. Okay, let's save this team again. Okay, so this is how the team looks now. We have the defense is strong. We got Bowen on the bench. Zach Reed, if he plays, okay, it can go 70s or 80s. Okay, so the bench is strong. The midfield bench very strong. Okay, the on field it's very strong. Okay, you got 2 guns, 2 100s, 110s. Okay, you got Peatling and Cumming that could go at 100s. Then you got the rookies. All right, we're happy with that because that's going to cover round 5 to 11. All right, we've got 2 rucks. We're happy with the Conning. I'm not sure about yet. Okay, because the Conning has got where is it? Carlton. Actually, Carlton don't have a bye, so the Conning is good. Okay, so he has a round 12 bye. Round 12 is going to be a problem. We've got Carlton, 1 player. All right, because we don't count. He's probably gone by then. North Melbourne, we have 1, 2, 3 players. So that's 4 now. Port Adelaide, we have 2 players. That's 6. And the Dogs, we have 7 players in round 12 on the bye. All right. It's best 23. Hopefully by round 12 we'll have 22 primos. So we'll have 15 primos on field if we've got 7 primos missing. So it's actually not too bad. All right. We'll pass. Actually, that's probably the hardest bye round. The rest will fly through them. So that's actually not too bad. Anyway, that's how the team looks right now. Now, I'm going to introduce a special guest from the lab, okay? And it's the alien, okay? Let me put you on to him now. Hello, everybody. This is the alien. Just come it down. Okay, now, you may think I sound like the Spud, but I'm not. I'm a Spud detector. That's why I sound like him. You have to act like a Spud to find them, to detect them. So I'm the Spud detector. Now, I've been causing chaos all over New Jersey in America right now. The aliens are going crazy. Okay, I'm told to stop. They won't listen. Anyway, I'm a good alien. Okay, I'm a good boy. I'm here to help you. Now, I made a few adjustments to the Scodfather's team. Okay, I had to put in Reed. Okay, I want Reed. I want Erasmus. So I've added them 2 in there. Okay, we're not sure who the rookie's going to be anyway. So we made a few changes. Now, we're going to go to the lab. and we're going to talk about Pete Link. Okay, now Pete Link, going to show you how I study a player. Okay, going to show you everything. Okay, now with Pete Link. Okay, now you can see here his averages. It's nothing too flashy. Okay, you're going to say he's not good. Okay, you're going to call him a spud, but don't worry, I'm a spud detector. Now you see scores 26, 18, a 27, a 116, then a 56. They're all over the place, okay? You got a 20, 11, 14, you got 93, 133, 96, 100. That's 4 games in a row. He went nuts. Well, what's happened? Then he went a 40, then a 97. What's he doing? Okay, how's he getting these scores? Okay, he's very cheap. We're going to find out why he scored these bad scores and how he scored these good scores. Okay, let's work it out. I apologize for the alien. I didn't know his voice sounded like the spud. Okay, so I had to sack him. Okay, I'm back. The spud's voice irritates me. Okay, when I heard the alien talk like him, I didn't know it was gonna be like him. Okay, I've never spoken to the alien before. Anyway, he's not coming back. Just calm it down. Okay, I'm back now. Now we got a DFS Australia. Okay. Now I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna have to make this smaller. I had to make this smaller. Okay. No, that didn't work. I have to put another screen. Okay, put it over here. Where's DFS? Back over here. Close. Make this smaller. Okay. Okay, this is a very confusion right now. Okay, I'm going to put this over here now. Make this smaller. Okay, about there. Alright. Now, over here. Pete Ling is this one over here. Alright, so track along here. Round 8, 63% CBA. Round 8, 116. Okay, now, Pete Ling, where are you? 42% CBA, round 7. Round 7, 83. That's a 42%. A higher percentage, 116. Okay, now, let's go over here. Pete Ling. Round 19, 20, 21, 22. That's when it all started. 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. Percentage 67, 69, 67, 64. Okay. Round 25, 79%. Or around 25. Was around. Actually, that's what he did in the finals. I'm going to find out now. Let's go in there. Have a look at Pete Link. All right. Supercoach. Pete Link. Now, take notes. All right. Time on ground. All right. 20, 10, 20. He was a sub most of the times. The other times he played in the forward line. 24% time on ground, 22, 29. He didn't play much, okay? But when he did play, and when he played in the midfield, he smashed it. And guess where he's playing for Adelaide? Just cover down. It's in the midfield. Pete Ling has the chance to become a keeper. Or at the end of the year, he could keep him as an M9. Okay, he's that good. Absolute must-have. So, let's have a look around 25. What was around 25? That was SCG. In a final, he scored 99 points. That's when he had more time on ground in the CBAs. In round 26, which is not round, but against Brisbane, he didn't have much. What did he do? He played forward in round 26. Whereas round 25, which is the final, right, he played in the midfield. There he is there, in the midfield. That's where he gets his points. He's a 100-point scoring machine, minimum. Okay? Now, if I'm going to spend, all right, in my team, if I'm going to spend 350k, I want someone that can score 100. That's why I've chosen Pete Link over Smith. And I can't fit Smith in, as you can see. I prefer Philippou. I'm going to show you Philippou in another map. Okay? I've done Pete Link lab very short today. Okay? But it's the reason I picked him. Alright, for that reason. Cumming has another reason. I'm going to show you the lab on Cumming. You're going to freak out. Just come it down. Anyway, I've got another guest for you coming up. It's the last time you're going to see this guest till next year, okay? He's a very special guest, okay? And he's got a special word for you. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody. And have a jolly Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be safe. And remember one thing, It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.